Okay, we're live. Let's go.
Que lo sé, mi gente. What is good, my peoples? How's everything going, Ralph?
It's going good. It's cha-cha time, bro.
Chat time, man.
Hell
Chat
yeah.
time. Thank you for the interview. Thank you for having me. And I'm excited for this. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. Do you want to do any shout outs before we start?
Let's go with the flow. I don't have to give no shout outs.
Well, I got a few shout outs here. I want to give a few shout outs to Journalism 213 class of 2022, Rebel Media, Matt Peralt, my professor, and the college I am attending, UNLV.
Nice.
So, uh,
Good stuff,
that
my brother.
yes, sir, man. This is a big deal for us. But it's something that we've been working on for a while. Me and you, Cha Cha. We've been trying to come together with a plan with this interview. And now that you're the CCW champion, I have to ask you, since this is the second time, how are you feeling? Because this is starting to look different now.
Yeah. It feels great to be the champion. That's first off. When you're the champion, that means the company believes in you, and they want to move forward with you, and the ball's on my court right now. So I've held the title longer than I've since December. I've been the champion, and I've been defending it every weekend, every week, nonstop. The competition is only getting better, bigger, and tougher. So yeah, it comes with the territory.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing a phenomenal job. You're holding it down for the team. I can't imagine how hard it's got to be, but if you have the passion for it, anything's possible.
Right.
Um, uh, you had a physical match with Romeo called Vito. Is that how I pronounce
Coveda.
Covero? Why did you mention that it was physical? Because like I know that your match with Moose as well was
Yeah,
pretty up there as well, and I've seen you
yeah.
in some hardcore matches too.
But Romeo Covida, he's been around. He's a veteran. He's a tough cat. He's a nonchalant type of guy. He's called the Cuban assassin for a reason.
Mm.
And yeah, he's a difficult opponent. It's not easy to wrestle a guy like that because he's very intense, intimidating, and he came with hard hitting, and I had to tone down my dancing, all the celebrating, and get in his level because I'm the champion. If I'm gonna defend my title, especially with a person like that, I have to I have to do everything possible. I have to go to his level and bring it up a little bit higher than him. And if you see the video, you'll see I still retain and I'm still the champion.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely trying to get on your nerves. He's trying to get you to switch up your flow because he wasn't liking the fans was, all invested and whatnot. But I really think that it's cool that that you guys have a bunch of diversity in the team, like in the roster and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, what are your thoughts on Latinos in the industry, and where do you stand in the waving the Latino flag in the wrestling industry?
Um, Wrestling is a big part of the Spanish culture. It's big all over the world. It's big in Mexico, Puerto Rico, the Latin America. It's pretty popular in a lot of different places. I'm proud to represent the Dominican Republic. I'm from Washington Heights. Grew up in a community where there's a lot of Dominicans. So for me to be living my dreams and pursuing it, it's something big for me, big for the community, and big for the Latinos. I represent Dominican, but a lot of people tells me I give Eddie Guerrero vibes. He is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and it's a part of the culture. Wrestling is in our blood, and I think we're Latinos has always been a part of wrestling, and I
That's
think
true.
we're only getting to higher heights from here on out.
How about yourself? How do you feel like where do you stand in the industry? Like how do you feel about like
In the indies, I think I'm making a name for myself. I've been doing this for almost 8 years now, and things are only getting bigger and better. A lot of the people that I've had feuds with were like the Mother Lover, Jake Tucker. He just
yes.
recently got signed by the WWE.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
and before that, before he started facing me, the Jake Glover, a lot of people didn't know who he was. So I think I was a part of his success. And don't get me wrong, he's been training. He's a hard worker. He's been doing
Absolutely.
his thing. And but yeah, his name skyrocketed after he faced Cha Cha Charlie, and
Oh, that's a big
look at that, he got a contract right after. So I think my contract is right around the corner. But again, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy to be successful what I'm doing here today.
so being that we're doing a educational type of interview as well, I did want to ask you, how did you come up with the character Cha Cha Charlie?
Um, well, that good question. Cha Cha Charlie. So at practice, I was always dancing, doing the merengue, doing the bachata, and then still learning the trade, learning the game. And I originally wanted to be El Charlie Bronson, Charles Bronson, but like the Spanish version.
Oh my gosh.
And so yeah, I started with that El Charlie Bronson, but the Rock's dad, Rocky Johnson,
Hmm.
and Rusty Brooks, they were one of my trainers, and they hated the name. They didn't like it. They're like, "I stupid, don't do it."
Okay.
All right, whatever. So everyone still was calling me Charlie. Charlie stuck, and right after, one of my colleagues was like, "Why don't you put Cha Cha in front of that?" I go, "Cha Cha Charlie, Cha Cha Charlie." Ooh, I like the ring, I like the sound, and then it's something catchy. It's something that anyone goes to a show. It's hard to not remember the name
Yeah,
Cha Cha Charlie, and
absolutely.
yeah, every time I perform, everyone ends up leaving knowing the name Cha Cha Charlie because it's a catchy name, man. And then I'm a catchy guy, and I do everything possible to make sure everyone enjoys my show.
I love your theme music, bro. It's so awesome. I really feel like you have a great following, and with the title on you is just even more explosive for the whole company and whatnot. It's,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure your merch is going crazy right now.
yeah, the merchandise, and thank you for supporting. Always copying a shirt, you my
Yeah,
guy.
of course.
But yeah, everywhere I go, people, they support. They support the system. They get the Cha Cha Charlie shirts. They get the Cha
Yeah,
Cha
those are dope.
hats.
Yes,
Soon enough,
sir.
we're gonna have the Cha Cha Charlie action figures coming pretty soon.
Oof. All right, that's what's up. And I also like that all the colors be matching and all that stuff. Everything is fluent. And I see that you guys are traveling now. Where are you guys gonna be wrestling tonight?
Tonight we're in Hialeah, Miami, Florida, which is
Okay.
a big Spanish community. That's my territory right there. The crowd is great. It's at a brewery. It's called Unbranded Brewing.
Oh,
Um, and so imagine beers,
yeah.
food, wrestling,
A good time.
a great time.
A great time.
Yeah, yeah. And my goal is to make sure everyone is celebrating and dancing all night long.
Yes, man. It's gonna be a phenomenal time. Who are we facing again? Because we gotta make sure that these
Yeah,
folks know.
yeah. Tonight I'm facing Daisy Kills, who he's earned his right to be the number one contender tonight by winning a few battle royals. So he cashed in, and not only did he cash in, he's making everything possible to get his name known against me because he's been dropping music videos every day, a brand new
I've
video he
seen that.
drops. A nice little catchy song, insulting me, insulting my fans, insulting Miami, Florida. This guy's doing everything possible to get on my nerves and on the fans' nerves. But we'll see what happens tonight. But I can guarantee you, Cha Cha Charlie's coming in as the heavyweight champion and coming out as the CCW heavyweight champion.
Man, I'm telling you, it's got to be phenomenal to be at those shows, man.
Yeah, no, man, and I'd love to perform out there for. Where you're in Vegas, right?
Yeah, that's possible, right?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, there's indie wrestling over there. There's a few companies.
Yeah.
I spoke to some promoters already. I just got to work the deal, and as soon as the deal's finalized, you'll see Cha Cha Charlie in Las Vegas pretty soon.
Yeah, and I'll definitely interview you for that
Oh yeah,
live. Like,
live. Yeah,
yeah, I'll be there. I'll make sure
absolutely,
I'll go.
my guy.
Um, yeah. So, I had to ask you those questions to get them out the way. Now that you're like at your seventh, eighth defense, right?
More than that.
Way more, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost count by now, but yeah, I'm defending. I defend it every week, man. Every week. Like the person who I beat was his name was El Jefe Santos. He was a champion for a long time, but he lived far, so he wasn't able to perform every weekend like I am.
Mhm.
Um, so me, I'm a defending champ. Anyone wants an opportunity to try to dethrone me, I'll give it to them. But I can guarantee you, it's going to be one of their toughest battle. And I'm still the defending champ. I'm defending it, and I look forward to defending it tonight.
Thank you, Tony. Always a loyal a follower and subscriber, Tony LeGuan. He's also from the Heights as well.
Okay, my man Tony, what's good?
Yes, sir, man. So, what are the future plans for Cha Cha Charlie, the character? Like, of course, we don't want to go too far into it, but what's something that you feel like that the fans have brought into your character? That's a better question.
The fans, they motivate me. They push me. They're so into my character. They're so into me. They give me the motivation to keep going, man. If it wasn't for them, I would have stopped a long time ago. But they're not. They're so into it. The crowd is getting louder, bigger, and stronger for me. And right now, it's just straight to the moon, and that's the only place I could go. And that's the goal. The goal is to go to the moon, take it as far as I can until my body can tell me I can't do this anymore. And until then, I will keep going.
We hope that you can go as long as you want and as long as you can, because I know that this game can be rough.
Yeah.
Uh, I've seen some development though from your early stages till now,
What kind of
and that's why
development? What kind of development you notice? So
I
you tell me.
see. I see that it's more entertaining. I think you're still a rough like. I still think you could wrestle like your butt off from
Right.
before to now. Like you're still a great wrestler. Like I'm noticing more and more as I watch your matches, because I feel like there's you're displaying the way you wrestle more and more as you go, even now.
Yeah.
Like you're a good wrestler, but it's more entertaining.
Yeah, I think I'm more comfortable. I'm more confident. I know how to work that crowd. I know what the crowd wants.
Exactly.
I interact with the audience. It's a lot. It's a learning experience every time you're in the ring. You learn something new every single time. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Working the crowd, making sure everyone's having a good time, interacting with them. Um, I'm a face. I'm a good guy. Um,
Right.
Meaning, if I'm looking for the people's emotion. I want them to be emotionally involved in me. If I'm getting beat up and if I'm in pain, I want to see them in pain too. Because they're the one that motivates me. If they're cheering me, rooting me, that's my power right there to stand up and fight back.
All right. So Tony has a question that says, "Is the ultimate goal for Cha Cha Charlie a WWE contract?" Yeah, we covered that earlier, but let's see what Cha Cha has to say.
Yeah, well, that should always be the goal to get a contract. It doesn't have to be WWE. There's other promotions out there like AEW. AEW's in my eye. But there's other options. There's MLW. There's Ring of Honor. There's Impact Wrestling. There's Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling. There's Mexico AAA. There's so many options.
Yeah.
As long as I'm on TV, and doing my thing, and people can witness the Cha Cha Charlie brand, the Cha Cha Charlie character. I would be one happy camper.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that should answer your question, Tony. He also mentions Cha seems more athletic and is hardworking and is showing. I agree,
Thank you, Tony.
100%, man. Yeah, man. So you had a match with what is Papi Chulo or
Poppy Chulo, I wrestled Poppy Chulo. It just dropped on YouTube.
I like that match, man. That one's a sneaky one because he's very arrogant, but then at the same time, you guys are both Hispanic, so you're trying to like, who's gonna persuade the crowd better, stuff like that. That stuff it cracks me up, bro. I really have to ask you, like, what what are the fans asking from you, like, on a daily basis? Like, do they want you to bring in more Latino vibes in there, or what are they saying?
Nah, man. I just do my thing. I come out dancing. I hit them with the bachata. Hit them with the 4 steps, the 3 steps. Hit them with the steps right quick. Even during my match, when I'm wrestling, gotta hit them with the little merengue right quick to let them
Yeah.
know that they in the ring. Papi Chulo's one cocky guy, but I could get even cockier. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no. Every wrestler brings a different style, and again, I just try to get in everybody's level. Papi Chulo, he came, he was sneaky. Um,
Yes, he was.
yeah, but he failed to prevail. Don't mess with the hat. Anytime you mess with the cha cha hat,
Oh yeah.
there's gonna be problems.
It's gonna
Not only for me,
backfire.
but from the fans. They don't like it when you touch my hat. I don't like it when you
Oh
touch my
yeah,
hat.
I've noticed that it always backfires, but I feel like every time your match, I see a new one. It's always like refreshing.
Yeah, it's
So
different. It's different. Us wrestlers, we're characters. It's like watching a movie at the Marvels.
yeah,
It's we all have different characters. You got the big bad guys, the big villains, the monsters, and then we got the cocky guys. Like Papi Chulo, Daisy Kill. He has his character of his own. But yeah, my job is to get in everybody's level. My job is to make everybody look good. Um, because at the end of the day, if they look good, I know I did my job.
facts. So if you were to have a dream match, who would it be with? Like
Like Alive.
Alive. Oh, and shout out to Alive Wrestling, as we said that word.
Yeah,
Shout out to Alive
CCW
Wrestling.
Coastal Championship Wrestling. That's the home base. That's where I'm the champion at right now. So yeah, Live Wrestling on YouTube every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You could catch me there live, 7 p.m. Eastern, because I know you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
So yeah. Dream match, dream opponents. There's a lot right now. A lot of good wrestling, a lot of talent. The wrestling is hot right now. A dream match would be me versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho
Yes.
is the GOAT, one of the greatest of all times. And he's another guy that has different characters. He could work with anyone. He can make Cha Cha Charlie stand out even more. And it would be a dream come true to face Chris Jericho.
All right. So you guys heard it here first. Chris Jericho, if you're listening, give a shout out, give a call to Cha Cha Charlie. He wants that match. He wants to bring it. So like that, you guys could, come up with something that's gonna be dope for the fans. We all love Cha Cha Charlie here in this channel, and we want to see more when it comes to dream matches and whatnot.
Right.
So, one of the main topics that I have going on for the podcast is the sweet science. So I'm bringing the terminology sweet science from boxing to wrestling, and I'm
Right.
trying to see if they can merge, or if folks can you know get a vibe from it, because I think that they do coexist. I think that they both coincide in a sense.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? And it, because you have to involve entertainment in this when it comes to pro wrestling as well.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
No. It's the fight game, man. Being
Right.
in the ring is a 18 by 18 foot ring. The ring is not nice. It could be dangerous. You just gotta know what you're doing. Um, hey, can you see me? I
Me?
Yeah, I kind of froze.
No, on my end, you're good. I can see you fine.
All right, so let's keep going. My bad. Um, but yeah, no, with boxing, wrestling, MMA, it's all you got to know the ring. I'm always on my toes. As a boxer, you always have to stay on your toes. You got to know where you're at, where the ring is at. There's different things. Like a boxer, he's worried about his opponent. Me, I'm worried about my opponent, but I'm also looking for the camera. I'm looking for the audience. I'm doing different things, but it's a lot. It's a lot like, man, where there's two opponents, two people fighting. Again, you got to be on your tippy toes, and you got to know. You have to have ring awareness and know where you're at all times.
Great answer. Tony is firing away today. I see he has some questions. He said, who would be a mentor wrestler you would love to reach out to take you to a higher level?" You can ask later. Yeah.
No, you guys mean right now. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
good question, Tony. That's good. Um, a mentor. I looked up to Bret Hart. Bret Hart, he's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. The excellence of execution. His style is great. He's a technician. He knew where he was at all times. He knew what the crowd wanted, and if you see Bret Hart in action, which I'm sure you guys have, you could tell he's like that good. So I would love to reach out to Bret, talk to him one time, well, not many times, and if you could
Yeah.
guide me to the right way, I would love that.
Bret Hart, if you're listening, hey, feel free to reach out to us. It's Chat Chat Time is his Instagram, and is that a Twitter as well?
Yeah. So yeah, it's Chat Chat Time, ITS Chat Chat Time on Twitter, on Instagram, and just look me up on Facebook, Chat Chat Charlie. If you go to Facebook, you can see a lot of my matches on Alive Wrestling, or go to look up Chat Chat Charlie TV, and you'll see a lot of my stuff there too.
Okay, so last few questions here. I wanted to ask you about the female side of wrestling. What is your take on the female side of wrestling, and what is it that they do that men like? What do they bring to wrestling that men don't bring to wrestling?
Um,
It's a little obvious, but then at the same time, like,
Yeah, no. The
mhm.
the females are stepping up big time. They're getting more action, more play. Because back in the days, it was male dominant, and
Right?
women wrestling wasn't taken serious. Right now, the women's are on top of their game. They're showing their athleticism. They're showing that they can hang, and they're showing that they're main eventers at the end of the day. This is
Yeah.
they're taking it to a whole different level, and believe it or not, pretty soon women could be taking over this industry.
I definitely agree. This is why I asked you this question because it's super relevant. Uh, so, is there any dream match that you would want to have with female, or is there like a manager or somebody you would
Well,
want to work with?
I could do the intergender stuff. The only thing is that I don't like wrestling against the girl. I don't want to put my hands on any
Obviously,
female.
yeah, that's not typical though.
Yeah, no, it's getting more popular nowadays. But
Oh,
yes,
really?
yeah, it's not my cup of tea. But yeah, intergender match where it's like a tag team, me and let's say a Thunder Rosa versus anybody. Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. That would be a dream match of mine. Because they're hot right now. They're intergender tag team champions in Mexico.
Okay, okay.
And Thunder Rosa is on top of the world. She's like my favorite female wrestler right now. She's Mexican American, but she represents for everybody. Like she gives me a lot of Chata Charlie vibes. And
That's awesome.
so yeah, if you don't know who's Thunder Rosa, look her up. She's the AEW Women's Heavyweight Champion right now, and that's huge.
Yeah, shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that's supporting the female wrestlers out there because they definitely are on a new path
Right?
from the past because before it was just I guess they were considering them as divas, like,
Yeah, yeah. They're not divas anymore.
no, they're
They're
yeah, just like you, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So is there any other shout outs that you would like to give out or
Uh, Nah, not really, man. Shout out to all my fans. Shout out to all my supporters. Thank you, everybody. I love every single one of you guys. I see you. I see you always promoting, helping me, sharing my stuff.
No doubt.
I see the loyal fans, and trust me, it's gonna pay off down the road eventually.
Well, I do want to say as well before we take off. I have a family member of mine that is studying wrestling. He wants to actually become a wrestler.
Okay.
He's in pretty good shape, but he's more like a bodybuilder right now. He has that bodybuilder style, but he doesn't know the ins and out and like how to become a wrestler.
Yeah, bodybuilders, tons of bodybuilders are wrestlers. You got to have that look. You got to have that bodybuilder look. If you look like $1,000,000, the next step is to try to make the $1,000,000 and come join the Squirrel Circle. There's normally schools everywhere you go. If you
Yeah.
really want it, there's schools that you can reach out to. All depends where you live at. But again, wrestling is hot right now. There's so many options. You start off in the indies, and from there, the sky's the limit.
All right. So Alexander, if you're listening, Cha Cha Charlie's trying to give you some tips. Pay attention. Write something down right there because it might be around your corner. Right? It might
Yeah.
be right down the street, and then from there you take off. You take baby steps first, and then you never know where you could land.
Yeah, and if there's like a local independent show
All right.
around your area, just go there, talk to the promoters, help out. Pay your dues, and that could be your first step there in getting into the ring and learning the game.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of Global Force, but they're out here as well on the West Coast and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that's a
Global
company you
Force.
could. Yeah.
Global Force needs some cha-cha in there, so let's get cha-cha Charlie.
I think so too, brother. That's why I brought it up. That's what's up, man. Well, yo, hey, good luck to you, brother. Salute to you once again. Thank you again for coming by. And anytime you will ever want to have an episode for you, like you want to set it up, you can host.
Anything perfect. No, you my guy. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for always believing in me and giving me the
Absolutely.
opportunity. You help me, I help you. Let's all grow together.
All right, all right, all right. Well, guys, let's do a little outro with the music again, please.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on a second.
Yes, sir. Punta Cana.
Tú sabes. De lo mío.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's go. Hey, you see, you got some cha-cha early. Let's go with the hat on.
It's cha-cha time.
Let's go. We out of here, guys. You guys tune in tonight or tomorrow. He's gonna be facing what's the guy's name again?
Daisy Kill tonight, but
Daisy Kill.
it might not broadcast tonight, but it will broadcast eventually on YouTube. YouTube Alive Wrestling, and you can catch a lot of our latest matches there.
All right, all right. Well, you guys have a phenomenal day. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.
Thank you, my brother.
Later.